Your ability to build wealth and start a 6, 7, and 9-figure brand directly correlates with your sense of self. You listen to learn, you learn to apply, you apply to master a process to build wealth. You work to earn, you earn to save, you save to invest, and you invest to build wealth. You must take ownership of this. They say that success leaves clues. Can anyone explain the true meaning of this statement? What are the clues to start and scale 7-figure brands? What are the clues to build wealth? And what are the clues to embrace a better quality of life? Today, I will unveil success leave clues. You listen to learn, you learn to apply, you apply to master. What are you learning and applying to master? Today, I want to ask you a very profound question, and I want you to think very deep about it. The question is, are you able to save 75% of your income month on month in your efforts to build wealth? I know before even thinking, we have over 90% of the global population is going to say that is a practical impossibility. Well, I want to say this to you. Stay with me throughout this program, and I will give you a step-by-step formula how to achieve this, so you can build wealth and you can attain financial independence and position yourself to embrace a better quality life.
Gary Thompson, the sales communication professional, best-selling author and private equity investor, says, master the client conversion ladder and optimize your business success. He continues, many rising stars in business try to get from A to Z in a split second in the client conversion journey. That approach will set you up for frustration, time, money, and effort being wasted. The alphabet has 26 letters. Each letter has great significance in words formation and in human expression. The client conversion process has many steps, and when these steps are overlooked, it negatively influences your ability to attract and communicate with the ideal client. You must invest in breaking through the know, like, and trust barriers that allow you to win in business. He went on to say, the first step in your client conversion journey begins with relationships. 1. Fill the relationship gaps. 2. Leverage relationships to overcome client rejection. 3. And position your brand to stand out in the market. Gary wants you to be successful and invites you to call us today to help you master the client conversion ladder, optimize your brand recognition, and increase the cash flow of your business.
The title of the program that we're going to be examining today is Income Audit Analytics. I believe regardless of where you are in the world, it's important to take the time to truly understand what is the income audit analytics. Today, we will be looking at balance sheet and how to ensure that you have a positive bank balance at the end of every month. But just before we get into today's program, I want to explain the 5 tenets of the income audit analytics. This program stands on 5 pillars. 1, there is the income analytics. 2, there is the expenditure analytics. 3, there is your balance sheet analytics, so we will look at that today. 4, there is the future plan analytics. And 5, there is the smart investment analytics. And when you want to build wealth, when you want to embrace a better quality of life for yourself and your loved ones, it makes a whole lot of sense to commit your time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master these concepts that I'm literally giving to you. Let's jump into today's program. What exactly are we talking about today? Now, there's income, then there is expenditure, and then there is balance sheet. Now, we're not just talking about any average balance sheet, which in most cases you have a negative bank balance. But I'm talking about a balance sheet that reflects 75% of your monthly income reoccurring month after month. Can you do this? My answer is yes, we can. The right mentor, the right coach, the right sponsors, The right supportive community is going to set you up for success. The balance sheet for millions of people will be negative because you do not understand or know the solution to your spending problem. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to give you three solutions here, and then I'm going to expand on this in today's lesson. The solution to the problem is a second job, and I will explain exactly what that means. The solution to the problem is minimalism. Do you know the term minimalism? Have you ever practiced it? If not, why not? The solution is group economics. This should be music to your ears because the ability to apply group economics, we will look at all of that today, can literally transform your life, can be the springboard that you need to position yourself to build wealth. Now, before I get into the deeper dive on the solution to your spending problem, I want us to examine your current realities. Let us look at your monthly expenses. For most people, your monthly expenses, you have things like your rent and your mortgage, and that may represent about $5,000. You have utilities. Many persons are living way above their means. Your utilities may be about $1,000 per month. Your living expenses may represent $2,500 per month, and your recreation represents $1,500. So here is where you have an income of $60,000, but your expenses is 100 times more than your income. Because, for example, someone who's earning $60,000 annually, who is spending $10,000 per month, you're spending 100 times more than you're earning annually. Now, for that person who is earning $120,000 a month, so $120,000 annually, $10,000 a month. You're literally exhausting your expenses. You're exhausting your income on all of your expenses at the end of the month. So at the end of the year, you have a negative bank balance. How do we get a balance sheet that reflects 75% month-on-month recurring income, recurring savings? Now let's look at this a little deeper. You earn $10,000 per month or $120,000 annually. You spend $2,500 per month or 25% of your total income. Yes, I know you're going to say that's hard to do, but I want you to stick with me here today because I'm going to give you the solutions to the problem, to your spending problem. Your spending per month should not exceed $2,500. The aim is to save $7,500 a month or 75% of your total income. So this is what this would look like when your income is $120,000. So now you're earning annually $120,000 and you're only allowed to spend 25% of this total annual income, which means that your total annual spending is going to be $30,000. And this will now allow you to save $90,000 annually. This is literally what's going to help you to attain the objective. And here is where you're setting goals, you're setting dreams, and, this is where we call it being among the stars. Because if you're able to set this goal and achieve it, you're definitely going to go among the star in the context of building wealth. But I'm fully aware that many persons, you are not able to do this. Perhaps because you don't have the right mentor, perhaps because you don't have the right coaches, you don't have the right sponsors, and you certainly is not a part of the right supportive community that is helping you to get the right information. You want to be a part of the right information. So when you listen, you can learn. When you learn, you can apply. When you apply, you can master things. You can master things, especially when it comes to your wealth building journey. So I'm about to go into the solution. So I want you to pay very, very keen attention to what I'm about to say here, because you might have been saying it's impossible to save 75% of your income. But what I'm going to say to you now is going to make it possible. What many of you do, you work, and when you finish working, you then go hang out with the friends. And in hanging out with the friends, your buddy, you end up incurring additional expenses because of the lifestyle that you're adopting. Now, I'm not saying that something is wrong with your lifestyle, but based on where you're at in your life and based on the vision that you have for yourself, and I trust that you're a big thinker, that lifestyle is not conducive to the vision that you have. So instead of committing that time to hang with the buddies, you spend 3, 4, 5 hours with the buddies after work, why not commit that time to a second job? So you become more gainfully employed, you become more productive. You're setting yourself up to build wealth in a more strategic way. Because the ability to do this, let us say you're committing, you're an expert in your field and you're now committing 4 more hours to a specific area of practice. It could even be another hour because you might be skilled in your field and you may get an attachment to a university to become an adjunct professor. You may be able to conduct some classes and generate additional income. Now let us assume that you're able to do this. Instead of hanging with a buddy, you leverage the time available to you to optimize your income streams. So you're now earning an additional $2,500 to $5,000 per month. And that is the position of strength that you want to be in, because your ability to earn an additional $5,000 a month is going to set you up to earn an additional $60,000 annually. All right. $60,000 annually. In this case, what I will do, I have $120,000. I don't even have to touch that, which is my primary source of income. I can live on the income from my second job, which is $60,000. So immediately, guess what? You're not only dancing among the stars because you might be able to save above the $90,000. You can now save the entire $120,000. So you are dancing with the stars, all right, because you're now on your journey to build wealth. These are clever things that you can do, and it's common sense. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure these things out. You can do these things for yourself. Yes, I know in cases you need a mentor, you need a coach, you need a right sponsor, you need a supportive community, because most people in the world, you're socialized to think differently. But I'm talking here about optimizing your time so you can have a positive bank balance by the end of every month. We earn to save, we save to invest, we invest to build wealth. That has to be your mindset. I'm working because I want to earn, I'm earning because I want to save, I'm saving because I want to invest, I'm investing because I want to build wealth. That should be your mindset. You have one solution that allows you to earn an additional $60,000 a month, live on the extra earning, and save your entire primary source of income. That's one option. So don't tell me it's impossible. No longer you should entertain the thought that it's impossible. It can be done. I did it. Multiple times. I did it. So you can do it. The second option I'm going to give to you is a concept that we call minimalism. Now, there are many persons you live way above your means. You're buying things and you don't really need it. And that's what we call wasteful spending. You're buying things you don't even use it. Wasteful spending. You're buying things and you use it once a year. Wasteful spending. So when you understand the concept of minimalism, it is able to help you to significantly reduce your monthly expenses. Now that you're able to reduce your monthly expenses, you have a few $100s that is freed up to you. The possibility exists that you are renting someplace for $5,000. You want to reduce the size. So you are now spending $2,000 instead of $5,000 a month. And the ability to do this, simply reducing your expenses on housing by $3,000 per month, it is allowing you a savings of $36,000. $36,000. Minimalism is a concept that you also need to understand. Now, what if you are to combine the second job and minimalism? Is that going to allow more monies to be freed up to you? It's quite possible. It's quite possible. I believe in you. It's important that you start to believe in yourself. The last concept that I'm going to share with you today is the concept that we call group economics. And I'm going to talk about a major challenge that I see. I see many young persons, you expose yourself to challenges unnecessarily. You are now 16, you're now 17, you're now 18. And that is a time that you're supposed to begin to really enjoy the essence of life itself. All right. You want to enjoy the essence of life. But instead of enjoying the elegance of life, the beauty of life, you throw yourself into heavy responsibility long before you're ready. And what do I mean by this? You don't want to listen to mom and dad anymore. So you want to go out and be independent. And going out and being independent means that you have to work, you have to earn, and you have to go on that paycheck to paycheck cycle. You have to pay your rent, you have the utility, you have all of these expenses to deal with. Why not do the smarter thing and say, mom and dad, I'm going to work now. If you don't have the family business, well, then you have to go to work. My mom and dad, I'm going to stay with you. I'm going to make a monthly contribution to the house. Perhaps I can give you 30% of the income, and I'm going to save 90% of the income. So immediately you're dancing with the stars because you're able to save 75% of your total income. You're dancing with the stars. And then you might say, okay, well, I have more time. I enjoy my day of work today, but I have more time on my hand. I can do studies, but then I don't want to do studies. I want to build wealth. Right now, I can get a second job. And when I start to generate multiple income streams and I don't have to worry about cash flow, I can go get the right education. All right. Not the right education, the good education. All right. Sorry about that. You want to invest in the right education, not necessarily the good education. And I'm going to explain what I'm saying here as time progresses. All right. You're investing in the right education because the right education really teaches you how to build wealth. So you're with mommy and daddy, and you're now able to save 75% of your total income. You're dancing with the stars. But now you're able to leverage your excess time to get a second job. And that's bringing additional income. And that additional income is what you're going to use perhaps for your recreation and your fund. And you could even do some studies because you have a second source of income. But the main reason you are saving 75% of your income because you have a bigger vision. And this is how you want to think. All right. And anyone who wants to talk you out of this possibility, they're really not your friend. And you really need to distance yourself from them. You want to save 75% of your income because, again, you work to earn, you earn to save, you save to invest, and you invest to build wealth. The objective is not just to say, I'm saving 75% of your income. But what is the strategy behind that? You want to invest in income producing assets. We'll talk about that another time. You want to invest in income producing assets because you want to create a snowball of income streams, positive cash flow and income streams. Why? Because you want to build wealth. Why? Because you want to retire early in life. All of these things are possible, but you must have clear mental picture of what you're doing. Now, in cases where you don't know how to do this, how to apply these concepts that I'm saying to you, I want you to go to my YouTube channel right now, and I want you to become a member of our community because we publish exceptional content there every week to ensure that you are at the cutting edge of effective decision making when it comes to building wealth. So join our community. In our community, we have mentors, we have coaches, we have sponsors, we have supportive community that is going to work with you to ensure that you're set to win. So whether you're thinking that you want to start a 6, 7, or 9-figure brand, we can help you with that. Whether you are the average person who wants to build wealth, we can help you with that. So come join our community, and we'll be so excited to give you all the support that you need to dance among the stars. Be blessed. See you soon.
10X Branding and Marketing LLC, powering the next generation of unicorns. At 10X B&M LLC, we specialize in market research, brand innovation, market integration, and client conversion optimization. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing the strategic insights and innovative solutions needed to accelerate growth and unlock your company's full potential. Whether you're a startup looking to attract investors and your ideal clients, or an established business ready for market expansion, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Let 10X Branding and Marketing LLC fuel your journey to exceptional business success. Contact us now for a free consultation on how we can position your business to become a unicorn.